Okay, so we'll see drawing modes in Illustrator. All right, here we have three modes. We have draw normal mode, we have draw behind and draw inside. All right, so we'll see how actually these tools works. Okay, just I'm drawing something in Illustrator. So I have drawn this circle first of all. Then I will draw, for example, the round rectangle. All right, like this. Then I will draw, for example, rectangle. All right, like this. So what you have observed actually? What's going on in normal mode? What is your observation like this? All right. Before, first of all, I have drawn this circle, right? Then I have drawn this one, and then last I have drawn this one. So what do you observed? What is your observation? How these objects has been drawn?
Circle behind, square.
Yeah. Actually, we can define is the last object which you are drawing is coming on top and is covering all behind objects, right? So in by default Illustrator mode, right here, whatever you will draw at the last, it will comes on the top of everything. All right. So now you can see also. So we have the rectangle on top and we have this round rectangle, then circle. All right. If you want to change their drawing order, so how you can change them? You will do right click. Then here you have arrange, and from here you can change. All right. If you choose send backward, so it will go one step backward. All right. If you will select send back, send to back, so it will go all back. All right. Or if you want to same, like if you want to like send bring front, so all the way front. All right. And if you will select like bring forward, so one step it will come forward. All right. So these arrange order you can choose, and also you can choose shortcut keys. All right. So this in normal mode it work like this. All right. So whatever you will draw at the last in Adobe Illustrator, it will comes on top. Then you have to change order. All right. Even if you will draw text, if you will write text, so it will comes on top like this. All right. If you want to see, we have actually other also. If you want to manage the drawing order, we have one layer system also. We'll see how layers work in Adobe Illustrator. Layers. If you want to be a good graphic designer, you must know how layers mechanism works, right? In every designing softwares, there are layers. All right. So we'll go to Windows, and from here we will take the layers panel out. F7 is the shortcut key for layers panel. Okay. Or I can take it out from here. All right. And this is my layer panel. You can see. All right. By default in layer panel, I have only layer 1. All right. And every object which you have drawn, it will comes under layer 1. So now you can see, first of all, you have drawn ellipse, then rectangle, then text you have drawn. And here you can see the order also. All right. So we'll see how we can manage, what are the options in layers panel we can use, and how we can make our design more professional and more organized. Look at here, we have in layers panel. Okay, in layers panel. So let me switch on magnifier so we can see the bigger one. Okay, now if you see here, okay, here we have layers panel. So first of all, we have drawn this ellipse, then we have rectangle, then we have round rectangle and text. All right. First of all, what you can do, you can show and hide any object from here. All right, like this. If you select this ellipse, for example, if you want to hide this round rectangle, click that round rectangle will be hidden. So we can hide that rectangle from here. You can lock also any object if you want to lock like this. Yes, it will not move. It's locked. You cannot do anything with this object. All right, any object you can lock from here. So first we can show and hide. Second, we can lock and unlock. And third, we can rename also. If you want to rename, all right, like this. So double click here, then you can rename it. All right. For example, you can see it's a circle, or like for example, if you're designing any character, you can see it's arm, it's eyes, it's ears, right? So you can divide like this, and same here, double click, you can rename also. All right. The fourth function, you can change the drawing order of each object. How? Just select that object and bring it up. Now you can see the drawing order will be changed automatically like this. All right. So you can change also drawing order, and this mechanism work in all drawing software. you can change the order drawing layers. All right. And the fifth one, you can also select each object from here if your drawing is complex, right? So if you want complex means hundreds of objects are there, right? And you want to select each object, then you can just click here, so you can select that object. Now you can see, yeah, you have to click on the circle. Right now you can see this object has been set. Now you can delete also like this.
If multiple,
Then shift, yes, if multiple selection, hold shift for multiple selection. All right. So that's how you can use this layers panel. All right. If you want to create a layers, more layers, now we have only layer 1. All right. So if you want to create one more layer, just click at here. So you will get create new layer. When you click here and continue to click, you can create a new layer. All right. Normally every design is made up of 3 components, and you can distribute your project in 3 elements or 3 layers. All right. For example, first you can give name. For example, it will be shapes. All right. So I will just rename it. So double click and rename shapes. All right. So I will draw all shapes on this layer. So double click here and I will draw all images on here. Then double click here and I will draw all my text over here. Right. Then we will see also guidelines. So if there is a guideline, when you are double clicking, it's giving the same option. You have layer name, you can change also from here, like we are going to use guideline. All right. And from here you can change also the color, and from here you can choose lock, you want show, you don't want show, right? Print, you can change the setting also. So now we have layers 4 we have created. Okay, so I will just switch off this magnifier. All right, now you can see we have created 4 layers. Now if you want to draw anything, I will delete all. Now we don't have anything in our document. Now if you want to draw a shapes, just go here and draw shape here. So all the shapes of your software you are of your design you are going to make here, you can copy like this. All right. So all the shapes you are going to create here. All right, in this layer, and you can change color whatever like this. All right. Then you want to insert images, so then select that layer. Right, you have to select it. Then when you will draw anything, it will comes on that layer. For example, I want to place a picture, so you can just place picture from here and that picture will comes under that layer images. All right. Now if you want to write a text, then select on text layer and just click here and you can write this one, and this will be text layer.
so everything will be now
Organized. All right. Now you can ask me why we are using this. What is need of to make layers, right? Because now, for example, if you want to hide or lock the shape layers, you don't want to show, right? Just go here and just hide. All the shapes will be hidden. Same when you click hide on images all. The most advantage is you can lock it. All image will be locked in your document and you can work, and you can lock shapes. Now you can see all content on layers has been locked. Now you can easily work on text layer. All right. The next benefit, okay, how you will identify these objects belongs to same layer or different layer. All right. Look, when you click on any object, when you click on this object, you will see it has a red bounding box. All right. When you click here, it has green bounding box, and you will click here, it has a blue bounding box. From where they are getting this color? They are getting colors from here. All right. The images layer is red, so that's why they are getting color of red. So that's how you can identify these two objects doesn't have same bounding box color, so they don't belongs bonding box. Yes, this is got bonding box. All right, they don't belongs to same layer. All right, and if you click here, it's a blue one, and here is blue one. So now you can see they belongs to one layer. All right, so that's how you can organize your object or your project. All right, next, if you want to professional graphic designer, just create layers and keep everything organized. All right. Okay, then we will move to the next project. If you want to delete any, for example, I want to delete like any layer, just click here and you can delete, and every content from that layer will be deleted. All right, like this. Okay. Now we have one layer only, which is called shapes. So second mode we have here. So normal mode clear, right, and layers panel is also clear. Now we have draw behind. All right, draw behind means if you have many objects like this, if you have drawn like this, now you want to draw something behind this object, right? For example, now we know that in normal mode when we are drawing is coming on top, then we have to change, arrange, send to back. It will take a lot of time, right? So what to do? We can also specify any object to be drawn behind. So what to do? Just activate this mode, draw behind mode. Okay, we will tell Illustrator we want to draw behind of this object. So select that object and activate this mode. Now whatever you will draw, all right, whatever you will draw, it will go behind this. All right, it will draw behind that object which you have selected. All right. Again, now if this mode is active, no problem. Whatever object you will select, then whatever you will draw, it will go behind that object. Look, all right, like this. Now it will go behind that. Look, all right. So that's how you can choose this mode. For example, if you want to write a text, so you can write text like this. When you click, of course, which object you have selected, all right, it will go behind that object. All right, we have selected that one, so that's why it will go behind that. Okay, if you want to draw normal, you want on the top, just go to normal mode. Then when you will draw, it will comes on the top of everything like this. All right, so you can change the modes as well. It's written here. All right, the shortcut key is written Shift D to switch modes. When you press Shift D, look, you will switch modes like this. So you understand draw behind, right? Next mode, the very important we use a lot is called draw inside. All right, that's what you were doing and what you asked for. All right, for example, if you have any object like this is a circle, right? Now if you want to draw inside of that circle, it's very clear, right? Actually, if you will not select any object in Illustrator, you see this mode is not highlighted when you click on any object, because this mode needs something to be drawn inside, right? Now you have selected this circle. Now this mode is active. Now click on this. As you click on this mode, you'll see the dotted rectangular frame will be appear. It means now you are restricted to draw inside that object. Alright? Restricted. For example, if you will draw anywhere, it will display only the area which is inside circle. Actually, in if you see, this circle is clipping actually the rectangle. Right? Even if you will draw a line, it will not show you anything outside circle. Now your active artboard, we can say is a circle now. But the whole line still exists. If you see, the line is still exists, right? But it's clipped inside circle. All right. If you finish your work, just click on normal mode or double click on any empty space. When you double click on any empty space, you will be out of this object. Now you have clipped line and rectangle inside this circle. When you hover over mouse, it will show you the line has a it's not it has a specific inside circle. Like even this rectangle is larger than this, and you can see the border of this. If you want to edit this content which you have drawn inside, then you have to double click. When you double click, you will be inside that object. All right, you will be, now you can move this line, you can delete, you can resize. Even if you will draw anything else, you are inside the circle. Look. All right, so now you are inside circle. So you want to come out, you can either click on here or click on here. So this is isolation mode actually. When you click on this, you will be out of this, and again you will be out. All right, now you can see you are out and you have drawn something. Again, you want to go inside, double click. You are inside, do some changes, double click empty space, you will be out. Many students ask question, how we will get to know it's a clipped object or not, all right? So if you draw this circle here, now we have two circles. How you will get to know it's a clipping path or no? When you click here, you will see in property bar, you have proper fill and outline stroke. When you click here, look, you will see here we have different option. Here you will see edit clipping path, and here edit clipping content. All right. Here we have edit clipping path, means you can edit clipping path. When you click here, means path is selected. You can just change the path. When you click here, it will say you can edit the contents which you have clipped inside. All right. So again you come back, then you can choose this one also. All right, edit. When you see this option, all right, then you can like identify, all right, we have clipping path and clipping content. All right, now if you want to get them out from this circle, all right, if you want to get them out from the circle, how we can do that? Because it's clipped. If you want to get out of these contents which you have drawn and you want to break their relationship, then right click and choose release clipping mask. When you click release clipping mask, everything which you have drawn inside will comes out. All right, now everything is out which you have. Now the question is supposed to be like how we can put it back. All right, except undo. Okay, yeah, if you have closed the object, then how we can do it? All right, so if you want to do it again, basically you want to clip every object inside the circle. So what you will do, you have to select all, then you have to do make clipping mask. Okay, this is clipping mask in Illustrator. When you click here, so everything will be clipped. All right, but there is a rule, right? The rule for clipping mask, okay, for example, you will understand if we have like any, I will place, you have any image like this, and you have also circle, right, like this. Okay, now you have content and path, all right, shape. Now what I want to do, I want to put this picture inside the circle, all right, or you are making an assignment. For example, you have this shape, and I will click on this corner widget, click on this, and you have this custom shape always. Now you want to put this picture inside. The rule for making clipping mask in Illustrator, all right, the shape in which you want to put the object or content, it should be on top. All right. Okay, now if you select and then right click and make clipping mask, then the picture will go inside that object. All right, maybe many times you will try like it's if the picture is on top, and if you will try now, okay, right click and make clipping mask, you will get warning, can't make clipping mask. Why? The top selected object must be a path. All right, yeah, the top should be in which you want to clip should be a shape. All right, okay, so now I will make it bring to front. Now this one is a path or a shape. Same if you want to clip the circle, now we can do that. All right, so you have to send this picture back, arrange center back, then select both and right click make clipping mask. That's how you can clip it. All right, here also now you can understand. Now we are clipping actually the things. The top shape is this rectangle, because this rectangle is top of everything. That's why everything is clipping inside. If you want to clip inside circle, so make sure the circle is top of everything. Now if you will select right click make clipping mark, so everything will go inside circle. But the color is disappeared, right? If you want to fill the colors, you need to click here. Edit content, then edit path. When you click edit path, then you have colors, you have outline also. Right? We can revise here. For example, if you want to fill the outline, now you can see outline is disappeared. So you need to click here, one click edit content, then edit path. Then you will see the fill and the color option. Now you can change the width and the stroke as well. All right. Same here, if you have this one, you can either choose two methods. You can select this one and draw inside, then you can choose picture also. You can place picture also instead of drawing shapes. Like this, now you will draw picture, picture will go inside the shape. Once you finish job, double click, then you are out. It's also kind of mask, right? I'll say. Then again, you can right click and release clipping mask, it's out. Again, right click and make clipping mask like this. Okay. Now you want to change the stroke, then click here and here. Then you can change the stroke like this. All right. And you can change from here the width as well. That's how you will give stroke. All right. That's all about draw inside and the clipping mask. Okay. One thing more. I will just release clipping mask. Now you have out. We have also one option. For example, is a field. You want to draw this picture inside this. So you can cut this picture, Control X from the keyboard. Now it's cut it. Select this one, this shape. Then click on draw inside. Now your active area is this shape. Then you can Control V for paste. So picture will go inside. So you can use this method also, right? So a lot of methods to draw inside, right? So that's how you can use clipping mask and you can use drawing modes in Illustrator, right? You can draw many things, right, in Illustrator by using these drawing modes.